Heya! This is Pokemon 35, and welcome back to Pokemon Violet. So, earlier today, at the time of this recording and stream, we had a Pokemon Presents. It is the 27th anniversary of the Pokemon franchise. In the Pokemon Presents, we got so much great information, such as Zacian with a top hat coming to Pokemon Unite. Sprigatito and Pokemon Cafe Remix. Pokemon Sleep is a real game that actually exists, and it's no longer a meme, and it's very funny that now that it's finally out, that people aren't really gonna meme it as much, because the Pokemon Sleep meme was actually kind of funny. But the main bits of information that we got at the very end, was the DLC, content, for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. At the time of now, we have brand new raid event going on. If you remember, way back when I was doing all the school stuff, I had taken a look inside the Violet book, and in the Violet book was a sketch. I should have probably started at Mesagoza and not at my house, but this just seems like an appropriate place to go to start. I'll just go take a look at it again. But in the Violet book, there was a sketch in the Violet book, by, not Heath, the author of the book, but by, just someone on his team, his research team, of this funky-looking Virizion, or Virizion, however you want to pronounce the name of this Pokemon. And we're gonna go all the way over here just to look at it again. Violet book. It is Imagine Pokemon. So this funky-looking Virizion here. We now officially have this in the game, and in Pokemon Scarlet, this was also a funky-looking Suicune. They are now both real. They are real Pokemon, and I want to get the image that I had on standby that I didn't actually save to my computer. They showed these off today. Let me grab it. It is... I saved it and now I cannot see it. Right here. Here we go. It is right here. We have Walking Wake, the Paradox Suicune. Suicune! I've been up for like 30 minutes. And Iron Leaves, the Violet Virizion. And my thoughts on these Pokemon, you can check out my full reaction to the Pokemon Presents, which is still up on YouTube. I should also say, this is being streamed on Twitch, link in the description. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. But they released these two Paradox Pokemon, bringing the total of Pokemon in the game right now to 10,010. But they decided to make these a raid event. So we're doing the raids today. I'm going to be having help from chat, hopefully, to do these raids. They decided to not do anything cool with these Paradox Pokemon at all, and they wanted people to raid for them. Hello, Mr. B, welcome to the stream. They're 5-star, so at least they're not that hard. Oh, thank God. Thank God they're 5-star. I even have trouble with 5-star raids, to be honest, but, like, everything else in this game sucks in terms of raid battles. I've already expressed my feelings toward the raid battles in this game, where I do have some footage of some shiny hunting I've already done in this game, which I don't have the highlight video of that out yet. So if I do any shiny hunting today, hopefully I'll have all that footage into one video to get that out soon. But if it's 5-star, we could probably just use Iron Hands and just fist them to death. But in a shiny hunting stream I did semi-recently, I was trying to do a 6-star raid. I was on that raid for actually an hour and 15 minutes, and we didn't beat it. So these are the new Paradox Pokemon. The game has now been updated. We are now on version 1.2.0. Supposedly the performance may or may not be better. It's been a while since I've played the game, so I don't remember exactly, but I think what they had shown in the patch notes for this update is that to increase the game's performance, they just increased the culling. Yeah, the game automatically updated for me. They just increased the culling on everything. So, you can see that from right here, this person is just completely unloading. And everything looks really ugly. I did see some footage when I was watching Tyranitar of this Fido floating in the air, which was really funny. But that was a while ago. The school still seems like a fucking nightmare of a mess to navigate through. I did want to take a look at something, because I never showed this off when playing the game for the main playthrough. I just don't know what book it is. There's a couple books. They might be on the top floor. There's a couple books in the library here. Also, there's Galera History, which I want to read, because this I thought was very interesting. We made for the town of Stowe on the Side, which sits tucked away in the mountains, to study an ancient mural painted upon a wall of rock. But our plans and the mural itself were shattered by an attack from a Caparaja. That was it. This confirms that this game, in whatever timeline this is, takes place after Sword and Shield, because that mural was destroyed by Bede in a fit of rage with the Caparaja he rented from Chairman Rose, which was very interesting. Can I find the correct book? I don't know where any of these books are, but I want to read one of them. A Culture, here we go. It's the September issue. By reading these, it literally talks about the entirety of all the Paradox Pokémon. There's a couple of them in the library here, and a couple of them in... in Professor Turo's lab in the lighthouse. So I'm glad chat told me not to read these, because I saw this after I finished beating the game. Is that it literally gives an entire description of the Paradox Pokémon. And this one was for Iron Treads, and I'm pretty sure there's one for all of them. And here's one for Iron Bundle. If we read this when we first came to the school in, like, episode 3 or 4 or whatever, of this series, everything would have been spoiled and everything would have sucked. So, there's that, in case you wanted to know about that, but this is obviously taking place after I've done everything. If you're watching this video, which should be, like, episode, like, 47 or whatever of this series, if you're watching this before anything else, that's kind of weird. But also thank you for watching. With this new update, we are going to do the raids. I just want to go around real quick and check out a few things before we actually go do those raids. Which the first thing being, we are going to go to East Province Area 3. We're going to go to Tag Tree Thicket. We are going to see if this game has actually been updated. Because Tag Tree Thicket is the worst spot in the entire game. At least for me. The game runs at no frames. And we're gonna find out if the game runs at frames. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the bearer of bad news, is that this game has in fact not been updated. Which is to say, the game has been updated, but the game has not been updated. And they are still letting the game run in like this. I have been, recently on the stream going back through Breath of the Wild. And it's been so much fun playing that game again. We are collecting all the Korok seeds in the game, and I will have some sort of highlight video related to that go out once I'm finished with all of that. But the game is so buttery smooth, except for, like, 2 areas where, like, it gets, like, tiny bits of framey. but it never gets this bad. And I don't know how they are still letting this game run like this. And it's definitely a lot worse when playing in the game than watching the footage. But it feels exactly the same, which makes me very upset. Actually, is this one of the raids? This looks weird. No, it's the steel raid. That's why it looks weird. I don't really typically see that. I have not gotten the Metroid Prime remake, or remaster, whatever, because I'm going to be still playing that on my Metroid Prime trilogy that I bought on Wii U. But I have seen footage of that, and it runs pretty perfectly. But it's mostly because, like, this is a massively open game, and everyone compares it to Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild is also a massively open game. And it just sucks to see it like this. You also might notice I have my Gallade in my party because of the shiny hunting I was doing. I don't have Blowy Joey in the party right now. If you, in fact, open up the menu, the game will now advertise the DLC. So we can click this button, and we can see the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, the Teal Mask, and the Indigo Disc releasing. You can pre-purchase this now, if you want to. If you pre-purchase this now, you get new shirts to wear, and you get a, I believe, Terra Ghost or Terra Dark. I think it's Terra Dark. Hisuian Zoroark. Oh, it's playing music. As part... Can I click item details? So yeah, new uniforms. New socks. Great. That's... I mean, you also get the Hisuian Zoroark. I was really expecting to get information on Pokemon Home, so I could talk about Pokemon Home today. Which is to say, I can talk about Pokemon Home, but in the worst way possible, because they said Pokemon Home support is coming to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet early 2023. In case you didn't notice, 2 days from now is March 1st. Early 2023 already happened. It's gone. We're past that already. It's just like recently where they talked about the new Splatoon DLC, and how the Inkopolis DLC is coming in spring and didn't give a release date, when in fact it's coming March 1st, which isn't even spring at all, and they didn't tell us the release date for the DLC until like 2 weeks after the Direct for some reason. I don't know why they're having these details like this. But I looked at this ahead of time. We're gonna go to the eShop real quick. Let's go to save. So, in case you haven't looked at the eShop yet, the Splatoon DLC is $25. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero is $35, making this game total up to $95 for Pokemon Violet. I'm obviously going to buy this anyway, because I want to make content on it, and I want to stream it, and I want to see it. But, like, for the general consumer, I mean, at least it ain't Smash, I mean, there's a lot of effort that goes into all the stuff that went into Smash Bros., which I have bought almost everything. In 3DS and Wii U, I bought every single Mii costume, even if I never used it. But in Ultimate, I didn't buy every Mii costume, I only bought the ones that mattered, like Sans. And obviously all the fighters, which that game does really go up to a high price when you think about it, but, like, this shit better be good. Like, it better be so goddamn good for $35 extra price. Because currently, we only have one singular trailer to go off of, which didn't show any gameplay. It was a lot of, like, live-action footage, and then just some, like, pictures of the new Pokemon, which, I want to go quickly to Cerebi on Twitter here. I'm gonna have to fix also the desktop layout because it's capturing the other thing. Wrong thing. Okay, here we go. So here on Cerebee's Twitter page, here's the official art for Iron Leaves and Walking Wake, and then we have information on everything. So the new Pokemon, we have Terapagos, which in the Violet book, I didn't look at it again, but in the Violet book, there was that smudged page of whatever Pokemon that was, and everyone kept calling it the Disc Pokemon, and it looked like this. This is the Pokemon. We have the official name of it. It is Terapagos, and it has all the Terra symbols on it, and obviously this Pokemon is like whatever terrestrialization is. It came from this Pokemon. Also, I need to turn on Twitch chat. I have the YouTube chat still on. And then we got information on Pokemon coming in the first part of the DLC. This is Okidogi, which I really like. It's just like Discount Zarude, but I like its name. Pheasantipity, and Monkey Dory, as well. Or this is the Terapagos is in the second part, and then these guys are in the first part. And then the other one is Ogrepon, and then here's the art for that. And then here's the art for the other thing, the Indigo Disc and the teal mask. From what we know, go back to the video game. I was looking at this earlier and I'm forgetting the name of it. Also, I just need to do something real quick because I forgot to do something. There we go. I was looking at what people were saying about this, and it's based off of an old Japanese myth, and I want to get the name of it. Okay, here we go. It's an old Japanese story called Momotaro, where a person teams up with a dog, a monkey, and a bird to fight off an ogre, and that's literally what all the Pokemon are: a dog, a monkey, a bird or pheasant, and an ogre. So that's very interesting. We'll have to see how that pans out when we get to it. Another thing I didn't look at, we can probably leave this page. I'm not getting this right now, because I literally can't do anything about it. What am I going to show? Is Hisuian Zoroark? We know what that looks like. That Spidops was crawling on the ground like a crab. Which, I like Japanese lore stuff. So that'll probably be still fun to play. But a thing in the Violet book here now, yeah, I'm pretty sure if you pre-purchase the DLC, you get a free Hisuian Zoroark. That's it, and like close. I need words. I've lost my words. In the Violet book, there's a page that shows a bunch of stuff, and we see the back of a gorilla that we've never seen before, and I was thinking it was like Oranguru or something, but it's too different to be Oranguru. It's probably that monkey Pokemon that we saw. Or it could be like the back of like the dog Pokemon, because it stands up and kind of looks like a bear or a gorilla or something like that. So yeah. All that is very interesting, and that's pretty much the information that we have. But like, I want to see more before I actually throw my money at it, because I don't need to throw my money at it right now. Like, I was fine with buying the Splatoon DLC early, because I knew it was coming soon anyway. If you buy this DLC right now, like, it is February 27th, and by the time this goes out on YouTube, it'll be sometime at the start of March. So, it is the start of March. You are not getting this DLC until November. Because they said it's coming in fall. So it's either October or November for the first part, or November and December for the second part. You don't need to buy it right now. I'm not gonna buy it right now. Hello, Earthworm. So, that's that. It is great to see the Hisuian Zoroark as the FOMO part of it. Where the fuck did the... It's like, where the fuck did the Earthworm go? They changed the culling of everything, so just zooming the camera out just makes it completely disappear. I guess we can also quickly just, like, roam an open area and see the terrain glitch out. Because I just want to see what the spawns are like now. So, shiny hunting is going to be even harder now, because in the patch notes, they said that to increase the performance of the game, they decreased the distance of Pokemon spawns that you can see from the player, which literally means you have to be this close in front of a Pokemon to be able to see it. Which, honestly, out here, I'm not even really noticing the difference in the performance. However, I am noticing that I cannot see Pokemon from far away. Like, you're seeing these bushes. These tiny little bushes come in far away. Let's go to an outbreak real quick, because I'm curious. There's a Rufflet outbreak right at this Pokemon Center. So let's check this out real quick. I found a mass outbreak of Rufflet. Wow. So I'm just curious, like, from here, how far away can I be? It seems like still not very far. They unload when you're far away, but then you have to get really close in again to start seeing them again. I don't think Rufflet's a good example, because Rufflet's really tiny. Well, we just take a look at this Ursaring. This Ursaring is also just thick, so... It seems like they definitely despawn from far away, so you can still see them, but then trying to approach them... Oh, they just all despawned in general. They're just all gone out of existence. Okay, we'll try it with Mudsdale. Hey, Mudsdale. Mudsdale's unloaded. The trainer's not unloaded, which is interesting. But I walk away from the Mudsdale. Oh, it just seems to be despawning them entirely. I saw a clip recently before the patch, this was like 2 days ago, of someone spending like 5 hours shiny hunting Dondozo from a Dondozo outbreak over here. And they were like clinging to the wall with Miraidon, and then they saw the shiny, and then they jumped off the wall to go get the shiny, and then the shiny despawned. So I honestly think the best way to shiny hunt this game now is actually eggs. Because at least you're gonna get consistency. Because I wanted to do some shiny hunting today after the raids. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to, because I can't fucking see. Not only is there no shiny jingle to see if a shiny spawns near you, if you're shiny hunting a really tiny Pokemon like Rufflet, that doesn't really have... I mean, it has like a tiny bit of a coloration difference, but from you have to go so up close to even see it in the first place. Like, shiny hunting in this game is gonna be impossible. Which, it's not like they're trying to get rid of shiny hunting as like a thing that people do, because they obviously want people to get it. They've made shiny hunting so much easier over the course of the years. Or the fact that all you have to do for one of these outbreaks is just knock out 60 Pokemon, and then you have, with the shiny charm, have like, I think it's like 512 odds, like pretty much instantly to get shinies, and it is super quick to get them, but now with all the spawns being so inconsistent and dumb, I don't know how that's gonna go. Well, while I'm out here, in the middle of nowhere, I would like to show the last thing that I would like to show before doing stuff. Maybe you can compare old footage, you can watch my old episodes or whatnot, and see things. I can even take a look at some other footage. I'm not going to do it right now. But I definitely remember climbing up this slope here and seeing Pokemon, like, over there by that rock. And now that just doesn't happen. The last thing I would like to do is that we need to go to the Poke Portal. In this update, we can click Mystery Gift, and we can now connect to Pokemon Go. By connecting to Pokemon Go, you can get handy items for your adventures and cause Vivillon with unusual patterns to appear in your game. And then, yes, I know how this works. So this works kind of the same way that it does with Let's Go. You have to go into your settings and connect your Switch to this. So like I had said, the Pokemon Home stuff is not out yet. They say early 2023, even though that's now, so release it today, please, but they're not going to. This update allows you to connect to Pokemon Go, though, which I would like to do, but my game is not letting me click the settings button to actually be able to do this. I don't know how many of my viewers are active Pokemon Go players, so this is stuff that I still want to show off, because it is something that you can do. So let's please... Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I guess I could talk about this too. The Pokemon Sleep thing. We've known about Pokemon Sleep for years with the Pokemon Go Plus Plus accessory. The Pokemon Go Plus Plus is releasing in July. It is an updated Pokemon Go Plus. I have my Pokemon Go Plus upstairs, because I use it to play Pokemon Go. But I have... still the box to my Go Plus, so this is what it looks like. It like clips on to stuff, so I usually clip it onto my hat or something. And all this is, it's an auto catcher, so you press the button in the center when you're close to stuff, it'll throw a Pokeball and maybe catch something for you, and spin Pokestops for you. For Let's Go, they released the Pokeball Plus, which came with a free Mew for $50. And it does the exact same thing, except it was a controller that you could use for Pokemon, or for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And I usually have it back here. I don't know where it is. Like, back here with all the Pokeball stuff. I usually have it there. I don't know where it is. Like, I don't think I moved it to the other side of my room. But I noticed that when I was streaming the Pokemon Presents earlier, and it's like, where the fuck did it go? I don't know where it went. I'll have to look for it later, because it's not in the box. Pokemon Go Plus Plus is going to release in July. It works with Pokemon Sleep, but you can also use it for Pokemon Go. You'll be able to now throw Great Balls and Ultra Balls. That's the new update with that. You have to buy that to be able to do that, though, which honestly it doesn't matter to me, because I have right now like 700 Pokeballs in Pokemon Go. Oh, the settings tab updated. The settings tab in Pokemon Go looks different now. I want to connect devices. Nintendo Switch. Connect to Nintendo Switch. Pokeball 35 has been found. That's me! I now paired Pokeball 35's Pokemon Go account to this game. We're now going to connect to Pokemon Go. Okay, here we go. I figured it out. So, when playing Pokemon Go, it was explained in the direct, or the presentation, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. I can't, it's not letting me scroll, because I keep clicking on something by accident. And I want to get to a very specific postcard. But by playing Pokemon Go, you get gifts, and then you can send those gifts to people, and you get items, but each gift comes with a little postcard. And very recently, they introduced Scatterbug into the game. Like a couple months ago, they introduced Scatterbug. Scatterbug Spewput and Vivillon. And the way you do that do anything with this is that you save postcards from different areas around the world, so you want to have people from all over the world on your friends list. And then you can save those postcards. By saving enough, it spawns a scatterbug that you can catch from that region of the world. So you can get stuff from all over the world like that. So they're doing the same thing with this, because there's only like one Pavilion pattern in this entire game. So they're making it so, though, how you get all the different Pavilion patterns is that you send gifts, or you send postcards from Pokemon Go to this game. So I have a really fun one that's on my my album, which is this this wall art of like a gangster Mario. I can't really I want to go full cam for this because it's like ridiculous, and I think it's hilarious. You can kind of see it, but it's a gangster Mario. So we're gonna send the gangster Mario. I'm clicking the wrong button. There we go. We're gonna send the gangster Mario, so now there's an option that shows up when you click on it that says send to Nintendo Switch. Send to Nintendo Switch. There we go. Postcard was sent. I get 50 Gimme coins for doing this, and a max revive. Check records. Pavilion with unusual pattern have begun to appear. Can you tell me where? Have begun to appear where? Like, around me? Oh, fun. The funny rate is over here. Right by my house. The other thing that you get now by connecting Pokemon Go to this is it allows you to get this new item called the coin bag. So there's the coin bag. When Meltan and Melmetal were first released and revealed, by connecting Pokemon Go to Let's Go. God. You can't even fucking see the barrier of the fucking Olive Roll Arena anymore. You have to get that close. There's a Fido in the way. Hold on. I know for a fact you would have been able to see that. It just didn't load in. Now it's loaded in. How far away can I go? Decently far away, but not acceptable enough. That Squelbit over there is having a freak out. I need to pause because I can't speak and move. Long story short, connecting Pokemon Go to Let's Go would allow you to get the mystery box. It was a special thing that worked like an incense. It just made Meltan spawn around you for 30 minutes. And I think now incense is always increased to like an hour. So now if I go to my item bag, right next to my mystery box, you can see the coin bag. If I activate the coin bag right now, it'll make roaming form Gimmighoul spawn in my area. Right now, this is going to be irrelevant for when this goes up on YouTube, but right now, for the next day, gold Pokestops are spawning around the game. They're near the Alpharonda and North Lighthouse. We can go over here. There's gold Pokestop spawning when Gimmighoul was first teased. We got gold Pokestops in the game. You can get Gimmighoul coins. You evolve Gimmighoul in Pokemon Go the same way. So you don't get the, there's not one around here, but you don't get the chest Gimmighoul in Pokemon Go. You get the actual, like, roaming form Gimmighoul that you collect the coins from in this game. So by catching roaming form Gimmighoul, you get Gimmighoul coins. By getting 999 Gimmighoul coins, you can get Goldengo. Hello, Banette. it's gonna be impossible to find these Pavilion because I can't fucking see them. But yeah. You're gonna be able to transfer over the roaming form Gimmighoul to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet when they actually add Pokemon Home support. So that'll be a brand new dex entry, since you can only get chest form right now. So you'll actually be able to see that. I'm going to also assume you'll be able to evolve chest, or the roaming Gimmighoul, into near flowers. There's flowers over here. You'll be able to evolve roaming Gimmighoul into Goldengo in this game too, but I don't know why you would want to. Because the other thing's plentiful. Can you even see flowers on the map? No. Oh, here we go. Perfect. There it is. So yeah, this is the Brazilian Pavilion. So I used, that was a, the gift I sent, or the postcard I sent, was a thing from Brazil. So here we go, you can get this Pavilion by doing that. You can connect Pokemon Go to this game once a day. This is actually literally the quick ball pattern, that's hilarious. You'll be able... Okay, I didn't want to get you to quick ball anyway, actually. You can connect once a day to be able to get all the different forms of Pavilion, which this is really, really good. It's going to be very time-consuming. You're going to have to, like, bulk catch these things, because part of the Pokemon Home metagame are Pokemon like Pavilion and Furfrou. Because they have so many different forms, and they've been so rare to come by in recent years that it's been near impossible to actually get them. So people are putting their, like, really high-level shinies, or just legendary Pokemon, or legendary shiny Pokemon behind, like, pink heart pattern Furfrou that no one can get, because that would involve you having to go all the way back to X and Y, catch a bunch of Furfrou, get the pattern of the Furfrou, use Pokemon Bank to transfer them up to Pokemon Home, and then use Pokemon Home to do them. Which has become slightly... I mean, it's still accessible, but not as accessible anymore, because those are not the most recent Pokemon games. I want to catch you in a Quick Ball, because that's your pattern. And you're bothering me now. Crit cap? Thank you, Jesus Christ. Also, I hate that they've retconned Pavilion now, because they say it's a Pavilion with an unusual pattern. There's just different Pavilion from different regions. So this is the Savannah pattern. This Pokemon was born in a land with a tropical climate. It scatters colorful toxic scales from its wings during battle. So there you have it. That's pretty much everything that you can do right now with everything. Connect Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet and or Violet to be able to get Gimmighoul in Pokemon Go and Pavilion here. I've arrived here. What is this? Oh shit! The whole squad's here to beat me up. 6-star Mousehold, water type. I am at least noticing, unless this was always like this, but I don't actually remember, because I don't remember what certain areas of this game were like. The game does seem to be smoother. I mean, obviously not in areas that it mattered in, like Tag Tree Thicket or anything. But I'm able to move the camera around with minimal frame drops. We're going to this one right over here. I've arrived at my destination. There we go. There it is. Change Pokemon. We're going to be getting Fisty McGee in here. Challenge as a group. Invite friends. It really is just Parizion's cry with the filter at the end. Yo, Gomengo. Alright, let's see here. Setting up electric terrain, you fool! You've activated my trap card. You have Quark Drive too, that would make sense. You're not in Pokemon. Alright, so I'm gonna click Hang Tough. It's using Swords Dance. You're negating everything I'm trying to do. It's using Leaf Blade. And I'm fine. If someone can click Heal for me, that would be huge. And then we close combat. We're fine. We're living. I'm not living, never mind. Alright, maybe you're not to play. I love being the most valuable member of the team. I can't even see what thing you just did. Oh, that's right, I have a Quick Claw equipped to Huge Jazz Hands. Mega Horn. You fool! Alright, now all that needs to happen right now is that my Quick Claw needs to activate twice in a row. Or I can use Mega Horn again like a fool! Like an absolute bitch. That did nothing. I am the most valuable member of the team! Nullified stat changes, yeah! I'm gonna have to belly jump again. Please? Well, unless you one-shot him here, no. Letting everyone else do it for me. Alright, we're almost there this time. I can Terrasilize. I'm gonna go for Bitter Blade if I can. Oh yeah, raid battles are fixed, guys! Look at this! Look at this cool raid battle animation that you're seeing right now. Very cool. Please don't kill me after that, that would be so rude. Okay, we're living. And then I am Terrestrial Fire Charcoal boosted. Bitter Blade. I think that was the finishing blow. Sick. So I usually just still catch things in Pokeballs. So I'm just probably gonna... I can use my Beast Ball on this thing. You can't get any more Beast Balls. It would be fun to use my Beast Ball on this thing because it's guaranteed, but no, I'm just gonna be what I normally do. Just throw a Pokeball. Poke Spaceball. GG's. Well, now for the real moment of truth, is that does this thing have a Pokédex entry? I got an ability capsule, 2 ability capsules, some other selling items. It doesn't. I can't believe they had the audacity to throw these Pokemon in a raid event and then not give them a Dex entry. Yeah, this doesn't even... It just doesn't even... That makes me so upset. Well, you're right here in the Paradox box, so I guess you're going right here. As in, I'm gonna put you on the party real quick. It doesn't even... It's not even gonna show in Recently Caught, either. I did do the Valentine's event to get 2 Love Balls. I did that off camera. Here's Iron Leaves. Here it is. I'm just looking at it. It certainly is a Virizion. That is a robot. That is exactly what it is. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, all the details are the same, except they're now robots. Well, now we need to do Walking Wake. It doesn't even sound like Suicune anymore. Looks so fucking cool, though. Using Sunny Day? Oh, that's right! It has a... Doesn't it have a fire move, or it has a water move that acts like fire? God damn it. Well, we're gonna hope that this works. People knew that these Pokemon were going to be in the game way ahead of time, by the way, because it was data mined, Psyblade, and this thing's exclusive move, were data mined ahead of time. Please let me live. Hydro Steam, yeah. Oh, it's attacking the Drifblim? It used Flamethrower on me. Why did I see that other thing's thing? Also, it has Flamethrower. That's interesting. There we go, there's some damage. Puts up the shield. Heal up, please. I mean, it's good to double heal anyway. Why did I only gain like 100 health? Why did I only gain like 100 health? That's because the other heal didn't kick in yet. Alright, well, maybe I can close combat it again. Quick Claw, this is why I put the Quick Claw on it. Perfect. We are so very close to victory here. I think you just nullified stat changes, which sucks. I'm gonna hit you. Still try and hit you close combat anyway. Hydro Steam. I hope this doesn't fuck everything up. Oh, its thing broke, which is good. Belly drum just in case. And then we close combat one more time. I quit Claude. Cool. See? Huge Jets Hands was not a throw this time. Oh, there's the Suicune Cry. I almost want to use this in a Beast Ball. Because like, the Beast Ball literally is a novelty item. And this literally is a beast. And I'm considering it so badly. Because I did the Master Ball on the Miraidon. I didn't catch the Miraidon in a Pokeball like I normally do, because it was purple. I don't know what else is going to be in this video game. I'm using my Beast Ball on this. I'm clicking it. I clicked it. I clicked it. Hands off the controller. I think Walking Wake at a Beast Ball goes hard. You said it was really rare to get a second Beast Ball? How does that even happen? Oh great, tomato berries. Fantastic. Auctions? There's auctions in this game? Oh wait, no, the auction house. I was thinking the frickin' the lottery, which the lottery doesn't exist anymore. It's replaced with those. That's right. That is a game mechanic. Walking Wake. Put you in the front. And here it is. Oh my god, that thing is huge. What the fuck? That makes this thing even cooler. Why is Pokemon Scarlet so cool? Like, holy shit. This thing is so awesome. I want a dex entry for this thing so badly. I love its two twin weird Suicune tails. It's got raptor claws. I saw a funny tweet as I was preparing the raids that I want to bring up real quick. Which is... let me grab it. Right here. It's this frickin' picture of Isun. He's like, what the fuck am I looking at here? He searched all his life for Suicune, and there's a Suicune that looked like this the whole time. Also, I saw this. That's not my baby! Also, the Suicune just went to sleep. No, roll over. I was standing still and you went to sleep. I want to see it. I want to see you go to sleep. Wrong button. Let's heal you up. I'm also going to take a look at their move, because I didn't actually look at that yet. God, that's so awesome. Like, I don't care what you say, what other people think. Suicune is the cooler Pokemon compared to Virizion. Like, look at this. Just in general, just taking Suicune in general and Virizion in general, Suicune's the cooler Pokemon. I don't know why they chose Virizion and Suicune specifically. But okay. I want to look at moves. Rearrange moves. Hydro Steam. 80 power, 100% accurate special move. The user blasts the target with boiling hot water. This move's power is not lowered in harsh sunlight, but rather boosted by 50%. Yeah, okay. And then it comes with Flamethrower as well. And then Psyblade. The user rends the target with an Ethereal Blade. This move's power is boosted by 50% if the user is on electric terrain. 80 power, 100% accuracy, physical move. Crazy stuff. Hey, well, they're in the game. We have them now. I would have liked them if they were fusions, yet the fantastical sketches are cooler. I mean, this is still cool, but if this was an actual, like, fusion between Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, and Entei, Suicune, Raikou, that would be even cooler. However, I do think Walking Wake is amazing. And honestly, now might be... It's definitely top 5 favorite Paldean Pokemon now. Well, like, holy shit, this thing is so big. Compared... I need to get Iron Leaves out again. How tall is Iron Leaves? I'm literally as tall as it. I'm almost as tall as it. It's like, maybe like an inch difference. It's not even cool. Who decided to go into the future and make a robot Virizion? I'm sorry I was yelling at you. It's just that your counterpart is so much cooler. That's about it for everything new in this update. I can't really think of anything else that happened. Thank you, Sorcius and Mr. B, for joining for the raids, and also thank you, Mr. B, for hosting the Walking Wake raid. What I can do for the rest of this stream is Shiny Hunt. I just don't know how that's actually gonna go. Because of the fact that of the spawns being weird now. But yeah. You know, I'm curious. You're probably gonna be in a funny floaty. But I want to, get into a battle with Walking Wake. Oh, is that what you do? Is that what you do, huh? That's what you do. Uh-huh. That's fucking awesome. Azumarill, no! Why is Walking Wake so goddamn cool? So you can already walk over water. That is true. You're so fucking cool. You're so fucking cool. Go get him.